play tonight. In the unlikely event of an emergency or fire alarm, all occupants are asked to leave the building via the nearest exit. Please take a moment to observe all the exit signs around the gymnasium. And now, let's meet your starting lineups. Our visitors, Blackbirds of Keene, Harper's Relaxed. Junior number 3, Kenny Nelson. Junior number 21, Lucy Timmer. Junior 23, Blackbirds are coached by David Springfield and Zoe Logan. And now, your Merrimack Tomahawks. Junior number 3, Kesley Boo. Freshman number 4, Megan McCarthy. Senior number 15, Junior number 21, Avery Cruz. Freshman 32, Abby Karak. The Tomahawks are coached by Caitlin Petroselli and assisted by McKenna DeFossis, Mary Watkinson, and Kelly Watkinson. Tonight's game is being officiated by Lance Hedquist and Frederick McNeil. Tonight's athletic trainer is Elliot Rousseau. At this time, please stand if you're able, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium for tonight's Division I girls basketball season opener. Tonight we have the Blackbirds of Keene High School in to take on the new-look Merrimack Tomahawks. My name is Brian Gagnon, back for season number 5 here on Merrimack TV, if you can believe that, and joined tonight by the Assistant Media Services Coordinator for the town of Merrimack, and that is Justin Slez. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Brian?
Doing very well. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be here, and glad to have you back as well, Brian.
Well, I hope you like basketball because we got plenty of it this season.
We certainly do.
TV. I believe it's 20 games this year, 20 basketball games.
I know we're doing 31 winter sports.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what number that falls into for basketball, but that sounds about right.
I believe I checked. It was 10 girls games, 9 boys games, and a unified. So 20 basketball games this year on Merrimack TV. We hope you are ready to go over this season.
Yes, we certainly are. So buckle up. We got a good season ahead for us. I have that feeling.
Well, tonight is the coaching debut for Caitlin Petroselli on the Merrimack sideline.
A familiar name, Brian.
Former volleyball player here in Merrimack. Keene off to a rousing start here as they get 2 offensive rebounds from Harper Zalaski, and she'll get to the line right away for Keene. Merrimack, we're just talking off the air, a very young team here. They got 4 freshmen, 2 of them in the starting lineup, as Zalaski misses the free throw. That foul was on number 21, Avery Cruz. And Zalaski's second, up and in, and an early 1-0 lead for the Blackbirds. And they employ some pressure on this Tomahawks team very early. And that pass was intercepted by number 23, Izzy Payne. And that three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Keene. That goes out of bounds off number 21, Lucy Timmer.
And Brian, you mentioned the girls' Tomahawks they got a really young team this year, and that might have something to do with the fact that they don't have a JV team this year. Not enough girls signing up this year, I guess.
Yeah, numbers have been an issue the last couple of years. Julia Hogue trying to pass that through. Tipped out of bounds by Timmer. Probably want to see a bounce pass right there for the easy layup of the Tomahawks. Pushing it up the floor against this press. Cruz inside, no good. Rebounds by, looks like, number 32, Abby Herod. You may remember her from the volleyball season. Jump ball goes to the Tomahawks. This is Kesley Ledoux, one of the 4 returning players from last year's team. Julia Hogue's 3 way off the mark, and the rebound by Zalaski. Zalaski pushes it up, and she goes right down the middle and misses the layup, and the Tomahawks come away with it. That's Megan McCarthy. And she's guarded by Zalaski. She couldn't get rid of it. Hogue tried to throw it off of Keene, out of bounds with the 10-second clock. Certainly counting down there. She recognized that, tried to throw it out of bounds and missed it. So it'll be Keene possession here. Nice defense by McCarthy, and she's able to tie it up against McKenna Nelson of Keene. And it will be Keene possession here. This is number 1, Peyton Margaitis. She's going to run the point here for the Blackbirds. Tomahawks in man-to-man. And the foul on the Tomahawks, it is going to be on Abby Herod, her first, team's second. And to the line for Keene, McKenna Nelson. So we mentioned the Tomahawks as Nelson knocks it down. Only 4 returning players from last year's team. They graduated a ton of players.
Yes, that senior night was. Did we cover that senior night?
We sure did. Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot going on that night. A lot of hype.
I believe it's 4 freshmen and 5 sophomores on this roster. I'll have to count it down. Ledoux knocks it down as they're able to break the pressure. And Keene able to push it back up. 3-2 our score in the early going. This is Izzy Payne. Tied up by Ledoux. And we've got a jump ball. It'll go to the Tomahawks. Tomahawks D looking spry here early.
Certainly are.
McCarthy with the basketball now for Merrimack. No stranger to Merrimack basketball. She'll be here. This will not be her first game, that's for sure.
Okay.
Here's Cruz. Little skip pass over to Ledoux. She thought about 3. Now gets it over to Herod. Herod for 2. Yes. And the Tomahawks with the lead, 4-3.
We'll check that one out one more time.
And Keene throws that out of bounds. Tomahawks ball.
And, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Grace LeMay, the media assistant for Merrimack TV, is back at the studio making sure the stream's running well and running those replays for us. So thank you so much to Grace.
The award-winning Grace LeMay.
Yes, the award-winning Grace LeMay.
Congratulations to Grace. We'll talk about that in a moment. Turned over by the Tomahawks. That's their second turnover. Now this is Lucy Timmer for Keene. Inside, Zalaski for 2. Harper Zalaski. That's the first field goal for Keene tonight, and they have a 5-4 lead. McCarthy. Guarded closely there by Margaitis. And Hogue is going to start the offense here for Merrimack. Tomahawks looking to build off last season. Of course, no wins last year, so they're no place to go but up. And Cruz draws the foul. Nice look inside by McCarthy. And the foul on Keene. That's on Izzy Payne. First on the Blackbirds in this first quarter. We mentioned Grace, of course, as Cruz knocks it down.
Yes, taking home her second award from the Alliance for Community Media. This one for the regional for her Merrimack moment about the Chop Shop, the robotics team. It's called
Excellent.
a well-built team, Chop Shop 166. You can check that out on the Merrimack TV app. She picked up a national award for that same project.
Had to give Grace her due there.
Yes, absolutely.
And we have a timeout by Keene. 4:12 to go here in the first quarter. And Merrimack out on top, 6-5.
And Brian, I do have a couple things I wanted to kind of get off the top here because they are important. I want to just say that the Merrimack Town Council kicks off the 2025-2026 budget process on Thursday, December 19th at 7 p.m. in the Matthew Thornton Room at Town Hall. Public comments are welcome at the beginning and end of every Town Council meeting. And for more details, including the meeting's agenda, you can always visit merrimacknh.gov. I got another exciting announcement perhaps for the next time out here.
Ooh.
So
I am waiting with bated breath.
yes, stay tuned for that one.
Well, we're glad you can tune in tonight. Girls opening night, first of many here this year on Merrimack TV as Lucy Timmer throws it in for Keene.
Yes, and if you're watching on cable, you can also consider watching on the Merrimack TV app, which
yes.
I'm sure will be plugging plenty this season.
Oh,
If
never.
you haven't heard enough of it, you may hear enough of it this season.
Well, Tomahawks D looking stout thus far,
Absolutely.
forcing a couple of turnovers. McCarthy going inside to Herod. This is going to be a combination for years here in Merrimack. The two freshmen. Inside, Cruz, I think, lost track of where she was. Good pressure by Herod. And Keene pushes back up. Lucy Timmer to the corner. Now they go inside. Little spin move. And the two is no good. Out of bounds to Keene.
I am a sucker for the old spin move.
Absolutely. Lexi Launder into the game now for Keene. Blackbirds trailing by 1 here in Merrimack. Ooh, nice little crossover. The dump off. Now the 3 for Zalaski. No good. Rebounded by Lucy Timmer.
Nice pass.
A real nice pass for Zalaski. Her shot no good. And Herod grabs that rebound. Boy, a couple missed chances by the Tomahawks. Maybe she made sure she got that one. Hogue turns it over. Nice bounce pass. And the layup no good. Rebound by Abby Herod.
Keeping the pressure on that back court.
Here's Hogue. Gets the screen from McCarthy. They're looking inside to get it to Ledoux. Ledoux inside to Herod. That ball tipped out of bounds. And a substitution here for Merrimack. Julia Hogue out. Natalia Maglio in. One of the returning players from last season. Ooh, they had Herod on the screener play. My favorite out-of-bounds play right there. And boy, Herod was open. They just missed her.
What would that be, the bounce off the leg? Did I miss that?
No, the double screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Maglio gets it ripped away by McKenna Nelson. Nelson trying to go coast to coast, and it's stopped by number 3, Kesley Ledoux, but McCarthy turns it back over. Number 13, Isabella Parham Brown into the game now for Keene. 2:15 to go in this first quarter. 6-5 Merrimack. Nice look inside for Timmer. They kick it out to Brown for three. No good. Oh, and another offensive rebound for Keene. They got a bunch here. Zalaski takes the contact and puts it in. Boy, that could have been an M1. 7-6 Blackbirds. McCarthy to the corner. Ledoux, little ball fake. Floater is no good. Rebound Zalaski. And it's tipped away by Cruz. McCarthy comes away with it, and she'll pull it back out. She'll try a three now. No good.
Feeling good about that look there.
That was a pretty good look. Just couldn't connect. Zalaski for two. Harper Zalaski with 7 points.
Wow.
For Keene, and it's 9-6. You got to figure, especially for these freshmen, you got to think the nerves are a factor tonight.
Yeah, opening night of the season here.
Yeah, you can see that with McCarthy there. That's a pass she normally connects on. And that shot is good. Number 3, McKenna Nelson. And Keene on a 6-0 run. Ball intercepted by McKenna Nelson. Another turnover by the Tomahawks. 3-point bid here is no good. And they got to get that rebound. Loose ball on the floor. Jump ball. Oh, no, it's going to travel on Keene. Hogan, Ledoux out for the Tomahawks. And Caitlin Petrucelli going to get a timeout here for the Tomahawks. 42 seconds left in this first quarter. Our score is 11-6, Keene.
Well, Brian, guess what? The town of Merrimack is currently collecting donations for our annual food drive through December 31st. Drop-off locations include Town Hall, the transfer station and the recycling building, the police and fire departments, the highway and equipment maintenance complex. Please drop off unexpired foods such as protein drinks, applesauce, oatmeal, pasta, canned tuna, beans, crackers, broth, and cereal, as well as toiletries and hygiene products such as toilet paper, soap, shampoo, toothbrushes, toothpaste, diapers, and wipes. Keep in mind that all donations stay right here in Merrimack to help out your fellow community members, so please consider this through the end of December.
Oh, we got just under a minute left here in this first period.
Yes.
And our score is 11-6 Keene. Tomahawks trying to withstand this run by the Blackbirds.
Yeah.
A little 6-0 run here.
Fun first period, I would say, but that 6-0 run, like you said, kind of grating on the Tomahawks a little bit, I bet.
Hey. And that's a veteran timeout right there. You could try to stem the tide a little bit. And just slow them down. That's kind of the key. Little false start there by the official. And now Maglio will put it in play. Keene going straight up man-to-man press here, looks like. Nice job by Hogue. Gets it over now to Cruz. Her shot no good. And the rebound to Zalaski. She has owned this first period for Keene. And they may look for the last shot here. They did a great job breaking the press.
Yes, they did.
Oh, a backcourt violation. Nice job by Natalia Maglio.
Oh, wow.
On defense. And so much for that last shot. 15 seconds left. Now the Tomahawks may elect for that play. McCarthy's got to get it in. They can use the backcourt. Maglio down low to Herod, rather. And we got a jump ball. It'll be Keene ball. We got to like a little bit of what you're seeing so far from Merrimack. The turnovers have been a little bit of a problem here in this first quarter.
Yeah, but overall looking pretty good, I would say.
But much improved. Much improved first period for the Tomahawks. They trailed by 5, but led most of that first quarter. It's something we didn't see a lot of last year. And, like I said, they didn't give up on many plays. And we're fighting out there, so big improvement. 11-6, Keene in the lead.
I think you probably just, once they're down on their end ready to score, just a little bit sharper on the passes, and I think they might be in business here.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, speaking of in business, if you're enjoying the game, that was just such a lazy segue. It didn't even really work. Anyway, if you're enjoying the game, check out more MHS sports action by downloading the Merrimack TV app. The Merrimack TV is a free download on your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice. And Brian, I promise I'm going to do a little better on my segues here.
It is game number 1.
It's game number 1 of many, of 31, I believe. So
now, I mean, we won't say we had the entire fall season to, to
we've
prepare
had a little
for that,
bit of a break.
But,
So it kind of just a little bit of it just kind of leaves me. I want to remind folks we got the winter concert we're taking care of next week. So keep an eye out for the winter concert on that Merrimack TV app. It'll be on demand at some point after the winter concert is recorded.
Excellent.
I don't think we have a date certain on when that'll be finished up. We usually have to do some edits and such, as it's a 3-camera production and you got all that audio stuff going on. But always fun to watch, and hope you'll enjoy it as well.
And we hope you're enjoying tonight's girls basketball game, Keene and Merrimack. You're live on Merrimack TV. Brian Gagnon, Justin Slides with you. And Megan McCarthy with the basketball. Over to Abby Herod. And she gets it over to Hogue, and it's a backcourt violation.
Just a little toe tap on the back of that.
Logan Lord on the defense there for Keene. She's out there with Lucy Timmer, Peyton Margaitis, the ball handler right now. This is Harley Zalaski, or Harper Zalaski. And the shooter there was number 22, Emily Anashevitz.
Yeah, they keep looking to connect on that 3, and they're going to sink one at some point here.
Yeah, you wonder how long the NBA is going to take to filter down to high school.
Yep.
You see the Celtics shot 60 three-pointers the other night. Attempted 60 three-pointers.
Are you serious?
That's a real stat. Just Magley knocks one down.
Speaking of which,
the touch from the corner, Natalia Maglio.
Oof.
And the foul is on Cruz. That's going to be her second. First team foul. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 23. No, it is Cruz. I'm sorry. They had put 23 up on the board. That's her second and the first team foul of the second quarter. Margaitis misses the first of 2 free throw attempts.
Are they not tracking team fouls through the half?
By quarter.
By quarter.
So,
okay.
They've eliminated the one-on-ones.
Okay.
As she knocks it down. So now it's a 2-shot bonus for 5 fouls in a quarter.
I see. All right. Thanks for doing your homework for me.
Oh, absolutely.
For me, Brian. Appreciate that.
Foul's going to be on McCarthy. Boy, you could hear the one of the assistant coaches yelling, "You got to make those," to Natalia. That was an easy layup. You got to want that one back.
Yeah.
That's the weird part of this game. You knock down a 3 from 21 feet and then miss the layup.
Anything can happen.
Yep. Nice rebound there by McCarthy. Little bounce pass to Hogue. And Merrimack. Ooh, what happened there?
Hit her foot.
Good D by McCarthy to make up for that. And now she gets the foul. That's going to be her second. Little frustration foul there from Megan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They give that to Cruz? Wow, they give that to Avery. That's her third. And second of the quarter. It got really quiet in here all of a sudden.
It did, yes.
I've heard libraries louder.
Yeah.
So Zalaski at the line. She's got 7 of the Keene points thus far. And it's good. 13-9 Keene. So Cruz has to have a seat now. Ledoux in the game once again for Merrimack. Maglio, top of the key for 3. Yes!
Wow. Nice shot. We're going to see that one more time.
We've got a 1-point game in Merrimack, folks. Nice D by Ledoux. Good defensive intensity by the Tomahawks. And Zalaski draws the foul. It's going to be on McCarthy.
Oof.
So that is her second.
I didn't think we'd be seeing 5 fouls in a quarter so quickly,
Yeah,
Brian. And I know we're not there yet.
That is the 4th team foul for Merrimack. So now Keene in the bonus. They're shooting 2 the rest of the way in this first half. So the next 5:43, they're going to be shooting 2 shots. Zalaski goes 1 of 2 there. And a steal by Merrimack. Oh, another Merrimack turnover. Boy, if they can limit these turnovers, they'd be in much better shape right now. Ooh, Ledoux almost had the steal there. Timmer looking over to the corner. Izzy Payne goes inside. Zalaski thought about it. Now she goes inside, and it's good.
Nice.
McKenna Nelson for 2. 16-12, Keene. McCarthy to Herod. Over now to Hogue. Hogue, nice fake. Gets it over to McCarthy. Nice pick and roll with Hogue. In the foul.
Oh, man.
Julia Hogue and Megan McCarthy.
And crowd's liking that one, Brian. Love that.
Doing their
look at that one.
Boy, they're doing their little Stockton and Malone thing there. The pick and roll.
Nice.
Very nicely done. And Hogue will try to make it a 3-point play. She does. Merrimack 3 of 3 from the line.
That's a pretty good stat.
That may be a critical stat in this one. Close game thus far, 16-15. Keene with the basketball. This is Timmer. Lucy Timmer, guarded by Kesley Ledoux. Zalaski to Timmer. Timmer picks up her dribble, gets it over now to number 23, Izzy Payne. Her shot no good. Rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. Keene basketball. The thing's getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah, I'd say.
See if they get the screen. They do. Here's Timmer. Blocked by Herod. Tomahawks can take the lead here on this possession. McCarthy inside to Herod. Little power dribble.
Wow.
And she puts it in.
Unbelievable.
Abby Herod.
Somehow finding a way through there to the net.
The Tomahawks have the lead 17-16. 5-0 run for Merrimack. Tomahawks bench getting into it a bit. 3-point try, no good. Rebound by Herod. What a game she's having. Not a bad debut. Oh, McCarthy. Shake and bake for 2. Oh, and Keene wants a timeout. Let's get another look at this one from the freshman. Like she knows what she's doing. 19-16.
And she does.
Very nicely done. Tomahawks by 3.
Thank you for watching today's game on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, you can email Nicholas Lavallee, the Media Services Coordinator, or myself, Justin Slez, the Assistant Media Services Coordinator for Merrimack TV. Email us at merrimactv@merrimacnh.gov. Love to tell you all about Merrimack TV. You got any questions, comments, send them our way.
Well, if you were a Tomahawks fan, you've got to like what you've been seeing so far.
100%, Brian, yes.
We did not have a lot of highlights last year, and
it was a difficult year last year.
So far tonight, pretty solid. And there's another turnover out of a timeout. Wait, I don't know if Keene knows what hit him so far. 7-0 run for the Tomahawks. Keene coming back with the press. McCarthy and Zalaski. Oh, sorry, that's Nelson, rather. Maglio, a couple of big threes in this quarter. They go inside. Herod kicks it over to Ledoux. Thought about the shot and put it to the floor instead. Now Keene with the basketball. Oh, passive jump by Hogue. She could go to the rack. No good. Rebound Herod and the foul.
Oh, wow.
Abby Herod with the offensive rebounds. And the finish. She's got 6. Looking for number 7 right here. Tomahawks, their biggest lead of the game at 5. And the old announcer's curse. First missed free throw of the game after proclaiming their 3-for-3 start.
You're so consistent with that, Brian.
Got to be good at something, right? Air ball right there from Brown. Tomahawks looking to extend this lead here. McCarthy working on Nelson. Maglio for 3. No good. She was feeling it. And we get a foul. And it's McCarthy. It's her 3rd. And Keene's going to be shooting 2 here.
Oh, boy.
That's a frustrating foul right there in the backcourt and results in 2 shots.
Yeah, you warned us this would happen, Brian.
Well, luckily it didn't start 3.5 minutes ago when Keene entered the bonus.
You're right.
There's the first miss. Well, luckily if you're a Merrimack fan.
Yes.
If you're a Keene fan, you were hoping for more fouls in the last 3.5 minutes. And there's the first point of the game for Lucy Timmer. 21-17. Tomahawks out in front.
That breaks the Tomahawks run, right? Where were they on a?
Right now it's 9-1 is the run. Out of bounds, Keene ball. The Keene was up 16-12 at one point in this period.
Yep.
So another Merrimack turnover. I mean, think of the possessions they've squandered in this game. And they're still up by 4. Zalaski to the rack, and she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and a lot of good three-point plays here, either from the line or those and ones really tacking them on.
That falls on number 32, number 22, I believe. Sydney Lamontagne. Oh, no, they got Herod. So it's Herod's 2nd. Both free throws good for Zalaski. She now has 11 points for the Blackbirds. Lamontagne tipped away. She's in the game now for McCarthy. Will probably be out the rest of the half with those 3 fouls, as is Avery Cruz. A little foul trouble for the Tomahawks. Lamontagne throws it away.
Still having trouble with that turnover in there.
Oh, nice piece by Maglio. Out of bounds, Merrimack ball. Isabella Parham-Brown went strong to the glass, but Maglio with the big block. And they got travel on Sydney Lamontagne, the sophomore. Keene looking to tie or take the lead here. Lexi Launder over to McKenna Nelson. 3-point try is good. Number 13, Isabella Parham Brown. And Keene back in front. 22-21. Julia Hogue driving baseline. And a possession foul here on Lexi Launder. Third team foul of this second quarter for Keene. Oh, they're waiting for that screen. Herod was there on the block, or should have been there on the block, but she had to get the ball in. They were a little slow getting that play off.
Fancy footwork there by the ref, kicking it up. The old kick up and pick up.
Oh, I love it. These refs are very talented. Multi-talented.
Multi-talented.
Shot no good. Rebound by Herod. Oh, my goodness. What a game she's had. Lead pass for Maglio. And she pulls it out with 18 seconds left. Ooh, Hogue. She turned around. She had it. Ball is tipped up, and Keene has it now at 9.
Another turnover there.
Launder with it for Keene. 3-point try for Brown. No good. Rebound to Maglio. And she didn't know the time. But we are at halftime here in Merrimack, and we have a score of 22-21 Keene. A very exciting first half of basketball.
Absolutely, Brian.
Here tonight from Merrimack. So buckle your seatbelts. This should be a good one, folks. And we're going to let Justin take care of some announcements here.
Yeah, also, if you need to buckle your seatbelt, I hope you're not the driver watching this game right now. Watch it on the Merrimack TV app. And just to let you know, the town of Merrimack's media division is, of course, branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded by way of franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers right here in Merrimack. The town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. That is, of course, Town Hall. We are upstairs in the West Wing. Our 4 cable channels reach over 5,000 homes, and we're accessible online at MerrimackTV.com and on the Merrimack TV app. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice. And Brian, like I said, TV facility is located right at Town Hall. If you haven't been up and you want to see where all that magic happens, we do have a community TV studio. Anyone out there that wants to do a TV show can swing on by. We can talk shop about that. That's free for any Merrimack resident to use. It's actually located right near the Matthew Thornton Room, where a lot of the big meetings happen. As I had mentioned, the town council doing their budget process meetings beginning December 19th at 7 p.m. in that Matthew Thornton Room, and in that same vicinity, the community TV studio, of course.
So, also want to mention tonight, for those of you, those of you tuning in, you Caitlin Petroselli fans, I can get that out.
Yeah, let's see. All right,
easy for you to say. Jeez, bro. For those of you, Caitlin Petroselli, fans of the coach.
Yes,
she will be joining us tonight after tonight's game for an interview. So stay tuned. Immediately following the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll talk to Caitlin, and hopefully I'll get her name out.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, Brian, but I will not hold my breath.
So, looking forward to that as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Right after the game, we'll get a little insight from the new girls varsity head coach, Caitlin Petroselli.
See, now you said it.
I'm saying it now. Now I'm the one that's saying it. So I am also going to remind you once again, you might hear about this throughout the end of December here, that the town of Merrimack is currently collecting donations for our annual food drive through December 31st. Such a good time of year to give, although any time of year is a great time to give, especially now during the holiday season. Drop-off locations include Town Hall. That would be in that same building, the East Wing, up where you would register your car and head over to General Government. There's also one at Town Hall down on the lower level. There's one at the transfer station in the recycling building. There's a box at the police and fire departments, the one at the Highway and Equipment Maintenance Complex on Turkey Hill Road. Check those out. Please drop off unexpired foods such as protein drinks, applesauce, oatmeal, pasta, canned tuna, beans, crackers, broth, and cereal, as well as toiletries and hygiene products such as toilet paper, soap, shampoo, toothbrushes, toothpaste, diapers, and wipes. And keep in mind that all donations stay right here in Merrimack to help out your fellow community members. So please consider that through the end of December. And please don't limit yourself to that list. Although seemed extensive, there's plenty of other things that you can bring. I won't be able to think of any right off the top of my head. So Brian, any other ideas you might have for how about not just shampoo but conditioner?
Oh yeah, if you're into that.
If you're into that. So we'll be looking forward to that. I want to remind folks to keep an eye out for the winter concert that we'll be recording next week. It'll be myself, a couple on-call folks on camera. Nicholas LaValle will be there, and we will of course be having a couple other meetings going on that same evening. It's going to be a big week at Merrimack TV just before the little Christmas holiday coming up. So we'll be looking forward to that. And I want to also mention that now available on the Merrimack TV app. If you didn't get to see the 31st annual holiday parade and tree lighting, Cam MacDonald, our on-call guy, was recording that. Myself and Nicholas do a little bit of commentary along the way to kind of spice it up a little bit. Not that it needed any spicing up, but about a half-hour program. You can find that on the Merrimack TV app. You can see Mr. and Mrs. Claus light up the tree down at Abbey Griffin Park, and that's always an exciting event. A lot drier this year, I would say. Last year we were recording from the window up top, and the weather, I would say, is miserable that year, but the holiday spirit was flowing through all of us.
The weather outside was frightful, you would say.
You know what? I wish I had said that, and I'm glad you did, Brian. So please check that out. The theme this year, of course, was a Charlie Brown Christmas, Charlie Brown and Peanuts. A lot of really good floats this year. So
excellent. One of my favorite Christmas movies.
Yes, absolutely.
Like a classic.
An absolute classic Christmas movie. Brian, what other kind of Christmas movies do you like? No, I mean, don't necessarily have to limit it to Christmas, but how about holiday movie experiences? Anything in particular that comes to mind?
I mean, we just watched Elf the other night, and I gotta say, I laugh every time. It's a good one. Pretty solid. But I like the simplicity of a Charlie Brown Christmas. 30 minutes. In and out,
in and out, exactly.
Yes, it just the message, the theme,
the music.
It's outstanding.
It is.
That's we're big Polar Express fans at the house as well. Home Alone, of course. A classic.
Couldn't almost forget Home Alone, but yes, that's a good one. Are you now? I want to get your opinion on this. Are you a Die Hard is a Christmas movie kind of guy?
I've never seen Die Hard.
I have never seen Die Hard either.
I guess I'm neutral on that.
I will also stay neutral. I'm sorry I even asked. We're both outing ourselves as not having ever seen Die Hard. So please send your hate mail to Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. Maybe if you want to encourage us to see that, we will. Personally, I like the original animated Grinch. That's also kind of like a quick in and out. I mean that's clocks in right around 35 minutes, maybe 36.
That was tremendous. I have a Grinch coffee mug, which I
you do?
Outstanding.
I also actually have a Grinch coffee mug that I got from one of our community TV contributors, Dan Bollier.
Okay.
Of Let Freedom Ring. He's been on a little bit of a hiatus recently, but. A huge contributor these past few years to Merrimack TV. You can catch a bunch of his stuff right on the Merrimack TV app. His format is talk show-esque. It is talk show absolute because that's what it is. It's Sound and Talks. It's a longer format, closer to an hour. Gets to know people and their specialties and kind of talk shop and
excellent
all kinds of stuff like that. And that's a fun show to watch, and anyone that's interested in that, of course, just reach out to me, Justin Slez, Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. If you have any thoughts about doing a community TV show, free to anyone that lives right here in Merrimack. We got Mike Lochi with music by Music with Mike Lochi. He just started his show recently. I think he's got about 4 episodes in. He does, as you might have guessed, a music show. He comes in with his guitar.
I like it.
His last 2 episodes he actually had a bass player come in, and they just sort of jam out and then talk a little bit about the playing process. The last 2 episodes were titled "What Does It Take to Jam?" Parts 1 and 2, and they're actually jamming. They kind of talk about how you pick different chord progressions and try and stick with that, and you both jive on that. I personally am not a very musical guy.
I got to check that out because I play bass, believe it or not.
You play bass, Brian. You're kidding me.
No, I'm a very amateur bass player.
Okay, all right.
But
I play guitar, and I'm horrible at it.
I'm starting to get a little better at it, with more and more practice. But, very amateur bass player. But I would like to maybe tune into that show. Maybe.
Yeah. Definitely check it out.
Because I'm
Especially those
working
last
on those
2 were
things,
great. And are you just what's your technique like? Are you like a slap at a bass kinda?
Oh no, I'm a picker.
Plucker?
Yep.
Picker plucker?
Yep.
All right, that's cool. I love that.
Yep.
So I was gonna say one more Christmas movie, and It's a Wonderful Life.
I had never seen it.
I had never seen It's a Wonderful Life until I want to say last year when I finally sat down to watch it. I had seen like pieces of it here and there.
Yeah.
Me and my fiance had seen part of it together. We were going to watch the whole thing, and then I think one of us fell asleep. I ended up just watching it myself last year, and I have done myself a horrible disservice to wait that long to see it. So I would highly recommend it, Brian. It's good.
Fiance,
yes.
Oh, very
yes.
good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yes.
So, yeah, the things you learn here on Merrimack TV.
I know. Brian's a bass player. I'm engaged. How about that?
So, and there you go. And
we're going to find out a little bit about Katrin Petroselli's.
See, there we go.
You got me. Caitlin Petroselli's coaching.
Hard to say, right?
I absolutely following the game. So stay tuned in for that interview following this game here, which has been an absolutely great fun game so far, I would say.
So it hasn't been the most aesthetically pleasing game if you're a fan of no turnovers and whatnot. Both teams have had their share of turnovers, but both teams are making plays, and it's been a game of runs, and Keene has had 5-6 point lead. Merrimack's been up by as much as 6 in this one. So in fact, Keene I think is on a 6-0 run right now.
Oh wow! All right,
make it 8-0 as Lucy Timmer gets Keene going here in the second half. 24-21. Abby Herod to McCarthy for 3. Yes! Megan McCarthy, the freshman with the triple. And we're tied.
3-point plays might be the difference tonight, Brian.
That's Merrimack's 3rd triple of the game. McCarthy with 1, Maglio with a pair. Here is Zalaski. She's the leading scorer on either team. Over now to Lucy Timmer, guarded by Cruz. She's given her plenty of space. Izzy Payne to the rack. Couldn't get it to roll. Big rebound by Herod. Ooh. And
wow. Keeping us on our toes here.
That ball slapped right back at the scorer's table. Almost took out poor Ella at the scorer's book. And almost ended up in our laps. We're alert up here. We know what we're doing.
I wouldn't have been ready for it. I would have been counting on you, Brian, to get that second slap block here.
Cruz inside. Herod pivots, gets it to Cruz, and it's blocked out of bounds. Nice defense by Keene. This offense is moving the ball and getting good looks.
What do you have left? See the ball. See the ball.
Something we did not see a lot of last year. Here comes that screen the screener play. Hogue over now to Cruz. To McCarthy. We're tied at 24 here. start of the second half.
Wow.
Inside
Awesome.
to Abby Herod. She's got 8.
On a really nice passes there.
Timmer. Gonna throw it out of bounds. Ooh, nice effort by number 5, Lexi Launder.
Need some elbow pads.
Boy, the Tomahawks coming out firing here in the second half. Lead at 26-24. Trying to make a statement here on opening night. Oh, somehow that pass got through. McCarthy got blocked.
I don't know how.
Cruz falls over. Herod back to McCarthy. Open 3. No good. And the rebound out of bounds to Merrimack.
That would have been crazy if they came away with
my
a 3
goodness.
after all that little bit of a jumble.
And McCarthy had a great look there.
Yes, she did.
Almost knocked it down. Almost horseshoes and darts, though. Doesn't help you in basketball. Herod on the high post. Spins around and travels. No, jump ball. And it'll be Merrimack ball again on the possession. Keene's coach imploring them to go look at the weak side. Well guarded by Keene. Herod double teamed.
Nice sharp pass there.
3-point bid for Ledoux.
Oh my goodness.
Kesley Ledoux for 3. Tomahawks by 5. Rebound by Megan McCarthy. She's going. And the pass goes behind Ledoux. Tomahawks now on a run of their own, 7-0.
A lot of runs in this game.
My goodness. Oh, excuse me, 8-0 run for the Tomahawks. Inside now, high post. And we're going to get a foul on Cruz. Is that her 4th?
Oh, no.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
And in comes Maglio.
She's coming out.
So Cruz is going to be on the bench for a while here. I'm not sure where that foul was. But, of course, I have my Merrimack Tomahawks goggles on here tonight.
Yep.
Rebound by Herod. And she draws the foul.
And, Brian, I just want to mention Avery Cruz actually reached out to Merrimack TV to come and volunteer. I think she saw one of our Merrimack TV flyers, so we're so happy to have Avery over at the studio. She's working with Grace LeMay, a little Merrimack moment, and she's hoping to produce maybe one of her own in the future.
I might be working with her on that project.
Really?
More to come. There's a spin move by Nelson.
Spin move.
And a timeout. So 29-26 our score.
And I just want to say, speaking of spin move, Grace LeMay wanted to let us know that Sonic 3 is technically a Christmas movie. And I don't know if it has any Christmas themes, but it is coming out during the holiday season. So
Sonic
I think
3.
she's gonna count that one as a Christmas movie this year anyway.
I take back every nice thing I said to you, Grace.
Are you serious? Wow.
No,
Brian.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's just a plain old fun franchise movie, you know?
I love
And
Sonic.
you know what? I think Jim Carrey's having a blast in that movie.
I love Sonic.
All right.
Speaking of students, student volunteers, we have a new one this year as well. Ronan Brown going to be joining us this year, a junior.
Yes.
He'll be hopping on some of the broadcasts this year with me, and looking forward to that. So looking forward to having Ronan. And how about Thursday night? We got a special broadcast that I'm going to tease for Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, please do.
For the next time out.
Okay, perfect.
There's Megan McCarthy. Tried to get it to the corner, and a little miscommunication there. So, fans of the boys basketball team will remember David Roy and Jackson Rosa.
Of course.
They'll be in the booth with us on Thursday night.
Really?
David Roy first half, and I believe Jackson in the second half. Doing some color commentary.
That should be fun.
So that should be a lot of fun. As number 13, Isabella Parham Brown knocks one down. 29-28 is our score. McCarthy, Maglio from deep.
Wow.
Yes!
Holy cow.
Natalia Maglio, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's take one more look at that one.
Oh, it's a three-fest.
Yeah, and the Blackbirds answer during the replay.
My goodness. 32-31 Tomahawks. It's raining threes here in Merrimack.
Hallelujah.
Was that a Weather Girls reference potentially?
I believe it might have been.
Oh my goodness.
But will I ever truly admit it? Maybe.
Guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure.
Okay, well.
You know? Something about the beat.
Well, you know, it's actually not a terrible song. I'll admit it. Herod for two, no good. And the rebounds by Lucy Timmer. Three-point bid is no good. Rebound to Keene, nice offensive rebound. And they look to get the lead back, and they do. This game of runs just continues. 33-32.
Yeah, we have one more peek at that one.
McCarthy, top of the key, guarded by Izzy Payne. Over to Maglio. Three three-pointers tonight for Natalia. She's got 9 off the bench. Herod is fouled. No, jump ball. Jump ball.
Okay.
McKenna Nelson.
What warrants that as a jump ball, just kind of coming up and running into traffic? Or?
As you're going up for the shot, if they tie up, if they get the block and you come down with it, and you're still tied up as you come down, that's a jump ball.
Okay.
Not a travel, not a foul. It's just tied up ball.
Okay.
Oh, and Nelson, 2 more. Now
Taking her time.
Keene on a big run, 35-32. That 3 by Maglio, I think, put him up 32-26. So this is a 9-0 run for Keene. I'm sorry, 7-0 run for Keene. Well, it looks like they're trying to force some shots here.
Yeah, and there's still plenty of time to try and get some good looks and make sure you're getting that good shot off.
Keene gets the timeout here. 35-32 Keene with $1:48 to go in this third period here on Merrimack TV. Now, Justin, I gotta say, since the conditioner comment from earlier, I think I haven't used conditioner in years. I guarantee you've probably used conditioner.
I use conditioner every time I shower, Brian. So at least twice a week.
So I've had no need for conditioner probably for the last 10 years.
Yeah, you get kind of a shortcut.
It's high and tight. That's what I've been going with.
Perfect.
And, but I'm looking over here. I'm like, of course you need conditioner.
Yeah, I've been using some some spray and conditioner as well to try and lengthen the time between haircuts. So it's a little
I like it.
hot tip from my stylist over at Supercuts.
See, now I wish. That's jealousy speaking.
Okay.
On my side.
Okay.
My hairline is gone, so.
I wouldn't say gone, Brian, but if you're going to be down on it, I guess you could go that far. But it looks good to me from here. So.
Oh, thank you. Thankfully, our.
But no need for conditioner. Too short for that.
No. Now back to the action.
Enough of that.
We have Keene with the basketball and a 3-point lead.
And, of course, make sure you hit up those donation boxes in town of Merrimack.
Boy, what a quarter for Parham Brown. She's got 7. Keene with a 5-point lead. Nice tip there. They were looking for Maya Fredrickson, getting her first action of the game. Boy, Maya has grown quite a bit.
Eating that spinach.
Absolutely. Looking to the weak side. Maglio gets it. Now Fredrickson loses the ball. Herod able to get in there. caused the jump ball. It'll be Tomahawks ball with 1:19 to go.
See the ball. See the ball. Man and ball. See ball.
Tomahawks could really use a bucket here.
Call it out. Call it out. Oh, push it too easy.
Maglio step back three. That's way off. And Zalaski gets the rebound for Keene. Ooh, they were looking. 3-point try, no good. Brown really wanted that ball on the wing. She's got 7 in the quarter. When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. Herod to Fredrickson, kicks it over to Hogue. Hogue, guarded by Brown.
We got under a minute left here.
Maglio now back to Megan McCarthy. Hogue tries a three, that blocked. That took too long to get out of her hands. And Keene's going to reset here with 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. They have a 5-point lead. They've scored the last 9 points in this game. 3-point bid, no good. Maglio gets the rebounds.
And they're going to want to, not necessarily hurry it up, but try and get a good shot off. And that is a fortunate pass there.
A couple of tough passes from McCarthy. Again, nerves tonight, the freshman, I'm sure. And that one goes out of bounds. And we're through 3 here in Merrimack.
3 great quarters,
on opening night. Tomahawks giving Keene all they can handle tonight. Keene 37, Merrimack 32.
Yeah, only down by 5 here. It's going to be a good fourth quarter.
We can hear
keep those passes reeled in.
You can hear Keene's coach saying the first 2 minutes here are going to be huge.
Yes.
In this fourth quarter, they can either let Merrimack back in the game, or they can take it
away, make it very difficult.
Really put this game away.
Yeah.
So really, the first couple of minutes huge here in the fourth. Now I talked to Coach Petroselli via email earlier today. We were going back and forth, and talking about, she was very excited about what she was seeing in practice this week. The team looked very scrappy. That's how she described the team.
Okay.
Like very scrappy defensively.
Yep.
Just kind of. She said they're very young, big learning curve coming, but for a young team like this, like we said, 4 freshmen, bunch of sophomores.
Yep.
How many sophomores you get? They were playing very well tonight. 37-32 our score.
And scrappy can be good for sure.
I personally, I love scrappy.
Yes.
That's my kind of team.
Yes.
So I'm going to enjoy watching this group, and that's what they've done tonight. They have not let Keene get away from them here tonight. Inside now, high post. They run the little handoff, and they couldn't get it to Timmer, out of bounds. Merrimack gets the ball. 37-32. Ooh, Hogue behind the back. Ball is tipped. Maglio gets to it, gets it right back to Hogue. They're looking inside for Fredrickson. Ooh, tough pass by Hogue. 2-on-1 for Keene. And the shot is ripped down by McCarthy. Jump ball, Merrimack. All right, Ledoux coming back in for Fredrickson. Again, Avery Cruz on the bench, one of the starters. Cruz out with 4 fouls right now. McCarthy with 3, so a little bit of foul trouble here for Merrimack. Some key players. It's going to be Merrimack ball. Not sure about that one. But we'll take it.
Certainly will.
Oh. Maglio get there. Good pass over to Kesley Ledoux. And that ball tipped away. Zalaski to Timmer for 3. No good. Big rebound by Zalaski. She puts it off the glass and in. Harper Zalaski now with 15 for the Blackbirds, 39-32. I believe this is Keene's biggest lead of the game.
And it's coming none too soon for the Blackbirds fans.
You're bailing him out. Good hustle. Good hustle, but don't bail him out like that, okay? Good hustle. 23. With a hole.
That is 4 now on Izzy Payne. So some foul trouble here for Keene. Lexi Launder into the game. Payne has done a tremendous job for Keene tonight defensively.
See the ball. See the ball.
Here's Ledoux. Oh, the little jump hook. And jump ball, it'll be Keene ball.
There's that scrappiness you're talking about, Brian.
Yeah, definitely. The Tomahawks need some points. Trailing by 7, 6.5 minutes to go in this one. And Zalaski draws the foul. She'll get to the line for the 9th and 10th free throws of the game for her. The Merrimack foul on Herod, that's her 3rd. Team's first here in the 4th quarter. Well, upcoming games for the Tomahawks. We get the girls on the road next week. The boys will be at home. We'll have the home opener against Timberlane on Monday night.
Yes.
And that'll be at 6 p.m. And then Thursday night will be the Spalding Red Raiders in town.
And that's a boys game as well?
Boys game? Yep.
All right.
Right here on Merrimack TV. And then off for a couple of weeks. Keene back in their full court press. Tomahawks kind of running out of energy here. You can see it. And now they got to get it over.
Wow.
Oh, they had 3-on-1. But I think they panicked a little with that.
Just an errant pass, yeah.
And there's the good, strong take by McKenna Nelson. Keene opens up a double-digit lead. Their first double-digit lead of the game.
6 minutes to play.
Tomahawks haven't scored since that Maglio bomb in the 3rd quarter. McCarthy. Guarded by Timmer. And another turnover by the Tomahawks. Zalaski in the foul. Oh, my goodness. Harper Zalaski, ladies and gentlemen. She has got 18 points for Keene. And, boy, we talked about the first 2 minutes of the quarter.
Yep, we did.
Well, I say we talked about it. We overheard the Keene coach talk about it. I want to take no credit for that.
I overheard it as well.
But that is the difference right now. 7 points. They've gone a 7-0 run to open the quarter.
Yep.
44-22, to 32 rather. So, as we mentioned, we'll have Coach Petrucelli after the game for a post-game interview. So stay tuned for that one. We'll talk to her maybe about turnovers, maybe about 3-point shooting.
Yeah. Maybe about the young team and what to look forward in the coming, not even just this season, but years ahead.
Lots of good stuff.
And just for the record, Grace LeMay does say there is a Christmas scene in Sonic 3, so technically it does count as a Christmas movie. So I'm gonna put it under the Christmas movie bucket there.
Egg on my face.
Put it in there. Put it in that bucket. So, what'd you say?
Egg on my face.
Egg on your face,
yep,
Brian.
I take it back, Grace. I'm sorry.
And the apology by Brian Gagnon.
Here's Harper Zalaski. She's been the MVP of this game. Also, stay tuned for the coveted Merrimack TV Player of the Game award.
Yes. Yep.
Of
course.
We actually had a senior last year put in the senior program. That was the highlight of her basketball career here. Was winning the Merrimack TV Player of the Game.
Yes, absolutely.
So it is the coveted award.
Oh, wow. That was
45-32 Keene. Maglio hit a deep three, which seemed like eons ago now.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
That put Merrimack up 32-28. It has been all Keene since.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, blocking foul. Good attempt there by number 5, Lexi Launder. She's giving up some size there. That's a nice hustle play.
Yeah, that's I want to say that's gonna Hoyt, but she seemed to be bounced right back up there.
Oh, nice play by Launder. They're jumping every pass. Oh, good block by McCarthy. They kick it out now. 3-point try. No good. And the rebound was out of bounds. It'll be Merrimack ball.
Just under 5 minutes here, Brian. And
Wait, this is a
tall hill to climb here.
Is this a 17-0 run for Keene?
You tell me. You're the one with the Merrimack TV abacus. So.
It was 32-28 was our score at one point. And that'll break that up.
Finally.
Nice touch by Herod.
Nice little shot there.
We're going to see what this team is made of here, down by 11 with 4:40 to go. And there's Kesley Ledoux keeping it alive for the Tomahawks. Great hustle by Kesley.
Yeah, and if they can get a little jump on these passes themselves.
Oh, Zalaski opens the bank. 47-34. Little scoop to Cruz and the foul.
Wow.
Avery Cruz. She's got 4 points. She's unfortunately been in foul trouble for most of the second half. She knocks down a 3-point play. It's a 10-point game. Never say never.
I won't.
I know you won't. Oh, great play by Cruz. Keene doesn't give up on it. Herod gets it back, though. McCarthy to Hogue. Tomahawks looking for the bucket here, trying to get back to single digits. Avery Cruz. Boy, Launder
jump ball
right in there again. It'll be Merrimack ball. Well, you talk about unsung heroes. How about Lexi Launder for Keene?
Yeah, how about it, Brian?
Now, they can't get her off the floor right now. Right through the hands of Ledoux. Little float pass to Herod. And that one is still loose.
Wow.
Tied up again. It'll be Keene basketball now.
She kind of like a little freeze frame there when she was moving. Just enough time to knock that ball loose.
Maybe a little pressure here from the Tomahawks. They have to, down by 10. Inside, Zalaski draws the foul. I think that's going to be on Herod. That'll be her fourth. Yep. So Herod and Cruz both with 4. McCarthy with 3 for the Tomahawks. Zalaski has lived at the free throw line tonight for Keene.
And she's cashing in.
This is her 14th attempt. And that one is good.
Wow.
She's only missed 5, so she's 9 of 14 from the line. Well over 20 points now.
Pretty good numbers there, Brian.
Ledoux. Tipped away. Oh, they're going to see Keene ball.
Hey, make sure we have.
Oh, he pointed in the direction of Keene, but
Yeah, I saw that too.
Stay low. Get a hand.
Cruz thought about 3. They get it inside to Herod. Herod drives in. And another jump ball. Guess who? Lexi Launder.
Who else, Brian?
Very impressive. Like I said, I like scrappy players, and my goodness. Oh, there's the play. That's the one.
There you go.
That's the play.
I think we might have a Merrimack TV opponent of the game.
Yes. Oh, my favorite play right here. The weak side, 49-39 our score. Keene gets it back, and Keene wants a timeout. So a 10-point lead here for the Blackbirds, 2:51 to go in the fourth. And it has been the Harper-Zalaski show for Keene. 9 points off the free throw line, and she's got 23 points total tonight for Keene. Just no answer for her.
Very impressive. Of course, Brian, I want to thank folks for watching today's game on Merrimack TV. And as I've said before, if you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, email Nicholas LaValle or myself, Justin Slez, at merrimackTV@merrimacknh.gov. Have any opinions about Die Hard as a Christmas movie? Send them there as well.
Or Sonic 3.
Or Sonic 3. I know Grace, speaking of coveted, Grace is certainly looking for one of those theatrical release posters, if anyone has a line on a Sonic 3 poster.
Well, we have a 10-point game here. We've seen crazier things happen. But I think that's going to just about do it.
Yeah.
As McKenna Nelson puts that one in, 51-39.
Nice sharp pass there. A pair of them. And
oh, that was a great move by Abby.
it really was.
And couldn't quite finish it. Herod is the leading scorer on this team right now.
That is the fourth team foul on the Blackbirds.
So maybe they can take it right at him here and get to the free throw line. Herod knocks it down. She has 13 for Merrimack.
Wow.
51-40 our score in a really quiet gym for the fourth quarter of a basketball game.
Absolutely. You're a worm crawl across the floor.
My goodness. Here is Timmer, top of the key. They get it to the high post, looking for the backdoor cutters. And a great take by McKenna Nelson. She has 14-16 now for Keene. And a couple of back-breaking shots for the Blackbirds.
Yeah, Keene with the answers here.
And they take the 53-40 lead with 2:14 to go in this fourth quarter.
It's a little chaotic, so let's pick up one half of 3 quarters. So when you go out there, make sure everyone knows what they have. Don't worry about getting a steal.
So, again, we remind you, Monday night will be our next broadcast here on Merrimack TV. I believe
Timberlane, you say?
Timberlane.
Boys game.
And
Who's
I
commentating?
believe it's Lucas Goldberg
Lucas Goldberg will be here
on Monday nights.
You're
So,
going to be here as well, or just Lucas?
I will be here on Monday with Lucas.
Perfect. I believe Grace LeMay will be on camera. We got a few crazy things going on at Town Hall as well. Crazy just meaning we got a couple meetings, but
Yeah, gonna be a fun
Grace
week.
will be on headset as well, perhaps, or maybe she'll have a headset on, but stay quiet, depending on how she's feeling that evening. But we'll look forward to Brian and Lucas on headset for that Timberlane game. And, of course, Jackson Rosa and David Roy on the Thursday game.
Thursday night.
That'll be fun.
That'll be a lot of fun. I'm happy those guys want to come back and do a little media now. Coming back from college break, and they're going to join us on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Watch their alma mater.
Yes.
Oh, good try by Cruz. She goes right back, takes it away.
Oh, my goodness.
And puts it in. Hello, Avery Cruz.
Wow, that is.
McCarthy to Hogue. Blocked by Nelson. Ledoux, little mid-range J. We don't see many of those anymore.
No. They've kind of phased out a little over the years, haven't they?
Yes. That's going to be the fifth on Cruz.
I think it would have kind of lit up the room a little bit if they made that bucket.
I would have liked to see McCarthy take that shot there, though. From the elbow. but I get what she's trying to do.
Got it, right back, right back, right back.
Here is Keene bringing it up. This is Nelson. She's had some big buckets in this fourth quarter. Keene's going to bring it out, make Merrimack foul him here, I think. There's the old high post offense. Nelson, oh my goodness gracious.
Sinks it.
Maglio, bounce pass to Ledoux.
Nice
For
dish right
two.
there.
55-44. Tomahawks have made some nice plays tonight. And there's a three.
And speaking of nice plays, wow, a great-looking three from
Boy, Keene
outside.
finally putting it together here. McCarthy stays with it. Nice job. They have numbers. Ledoux, no good. Rebound by Herod, and she'll go to the line for two. Tomahawks have not given up in this one.
I was just going to say, I mean, the deficit's pretty large, but the effort's still there.
That is 5 on number 23, Izzy Payne. So she's now out, and in comes number 1, Peyton Margaitis. And the first free throw from Herod is good.
Lucy, shooter. We got a shooter.
58-45.
In the press break.
And that one's good. Abby Herod tonight has 15 for Merrimack in her first varsity game.
I love that.
And Keene's going to pull it out here. We'll see if Merrimack fouls. Yep, they do. And that'll put him at the line. That's 4 on McCarthy. But pretty much moot at this point. Number 3, McKenna Nelson at the line. She's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. That was well placed.
Of course, of course.
Nothing like the Gagnon curse. Although it doesn't work for the opponent usually.
Well, yeah, not
right?
usually, but so many certain things in life. It's death, taxes, and the Brian Gagnon curse.
Foul on Julia Hogue.
Pick your poison, of course.
Oh, yeah. Boy, Keene has been to the line a lot tonight. What did we say? 14 for Zalaski, 4 for Nelson, 4 for Timmer.
In and out, and they get the
I believe
rebound
that's 22.
again.
Ooh. 17 seconds to go, and that's pretty much going to do it here. Keene will probably dribble out the clock.
Or will they?
Well, maybe not. Zalaski get another 2. McCarthy from way downtown and almost puts it home. But Keene comes away tonight with a big 60-46 win here on the road. The Merrimack Tomahawks looking pretty good here on opening night, I gotta say.
Yeah, I totally agree, Brian. Despite what you're seeing on the screen here, they played 3 excellent quarters. They just couldn't quite keep up with Keene in that fourth quarter there. I know Keene kind of started that run third quarter into the fourth quarter, and it was all Keene after that, unfortunately. But certainly not a bad start to the opening game of the season, I would say.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And our Merrimack TV player of the game tonight is Abby Herod, the freshman, 15 points. And she is our player of the game, first varsity game tonight, and did an outstanding job. And we are now joined by as soon as we get Justin here. There we go. We are now joined by new Merrimack head coach, Caitlin Petroselli. How are you, Caitlin?
Good. How are you?
Doing very well. So you get the first game out of the way. How's it feel? Kind of get the jitters out. And
Yeah. I mean, I'm so proud of the way they played.
Yeah.
They're fighters. Mm-hmm. They're super, super scrappy, and I think this year, like, that's gonna be our thing. We're not going down without a literal fight till the end. So I'm so proud of them. Obviously, we still have a lot to work on, but I think they did great.
So we were alluding to that tonight. You have 4 freshmen. You got 5 sophomores on the stage. It's a really young team.
Yeah.
And you have freshmen that scored 15 points tonight. You hung with Keene most of the game.
Yeah.
Like you got to be pretty proud of the effort.
Yeah. I mean, we're super, super young, and it makes it fun because we can build the program with them coming up, and having them be so strong is so exciting. I'm super pumped about it.
So a turning point in this game tonight, Natalia Maglio hits a bomb from the outside, puts you guys up by 4, and then all of a sudden you turn around and Keene comes back with the other 3. How much of a backbreaker was that for you guys tonight?
Yeah, that does suck because we get that little run there, and then they just kind of come and deflate us. But again, like, we really were not letting them punch back too hard. I think we were really limiting their runs, until the end when they took off a little bit. But they really just did not let them go down without a fight. Yeah,
and that's I think the biggest thing I take away. If we're looking at this team kind of going forward the rest of the season, what is your biggest reason for optimism, do you think, for this group?
Optimism is the intensity. Mm-hmm. I mean, our first jamboree last weekend, that's when I first saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be our identity. Mm-hmm. So just on the defensive end, for sure. The offensive end, we got to clean it up. But again, we're so young. We're still building that high school speed, getting the chemistry. We've only had, this is our second week, so we still have a lot to work on, which makes it so much more exciting. Mm-hmm.
Well, look great tonight. Congratulations on a great game, and
thank you.
We'll be seeing a lot more of you this season on the road next week, but we'll see you after the holidays.
Yeah, great.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you to Caitlin Petroselli joining us tonight here on Merrimack TV. And Merrimack losing tonight 60-46, but as Caitlin alluded to, just a great effort all around by the girls. Totally just different feel tonight. They just had a great atmosphere here, and the girls really attacked and didn't give up all night.
Yeah, absolutely not. Really encouraging first game of the season here, and we're going to be looking forward to, I think, a really good basketball season, a really good wrestling season, a really good hockey season as well. And I know a lot of people are going to be looking forward to a really good budget season as well. So not only keep an eye out for the sports, but also for your town council as well as the school board and the budget committee, of course. If you're interested in that, you can catch all those on Merrimack TV. If you want to participate, come on down to wherever the meetings are posted to. A lot of them are posted right to the Matthew Thornton room at Town Hall. But always check the agenda if you're uncertain. So check those out. Also, as I've said before, and I will be harping on this right until the end of December, keep an eye out for those donation boxes around Town Hall, fire department, police department, all that good stuff. You can find that information right on the Merrimack Town Facebook page. I believe the Public Works Department has a post about it. I'm sure there's all kinds of shared stuff there. I want to thank Grace LeMay back at the studio for running replays tonight, making sure the stream is going well. Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me again.
Really appreciate it. Looking forward to another good season with you, Brian. And, of course, thank you for watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.